super strict and demanding. Rich Schultz/Getty Images NFL cheerleaders are often required to have other jobs or be students. Teams often have strict rules that forbid cheerleaders from drinking, swearing, or chewing gum in public, and they can be benched for weight gain. They are notoriously low paid, making $75, $100 a game and working 30 to 40 hours a week. But most pro cheerleaders do it for a love of dance, football, or the travel that comes with the job, not for the money. It's not just the players and coaches of the New England Patriots and Philadelphia Eagles who will be representing their teams this Sunday at the 2018 Super Bowl. Cheerleaders for the Patriots and Eagles have also made the journey out to Minneapolis and will be performing inside U.S. Bank Stadium on Super Bowl Sunday. Who are these women? And how much money do NFL cheerleaders make? Why have some cheerleaders been filing lawsuits against their teams? How do you even become a pro cheerleader in the NFL or NBA first place? There's probably a lot that sports fans don't know about the lives and careers of professional cheerleaders. Here are some of the surprising aspects of being a cheerleader, and why many of the stereotypes and assumptions about cheerleaders are dead wrong. 1. Pro cheerleading is super strict and demanding. An NFL cheerleader's schedule varies, but most can expect to work 8 hours per week for rehearsals, plus additional practice time for rookies, and a full 8-hour day at the stadium for home games on Sundays, or sometimes Monday nights, or even on holidays like Thanksgiving or Christmas. Regular special appearances at community outreach, charity, and corporate events are required as well. I really felt like I had 2 full-time jobs during the season, said Tiffany Monroe, the Philadelphia Eagles cheerleader from 2006 to 2014, who now works as a physical education teacher in Somers Point, New Jersey. And our season never really ended. We got a little bit of a break in February. Mike Ehrman/Getty Images, one former NBA cheerleader, said she often worked 30 to 40 hours per week, once rehearsals, workouts, games, and special appearances were added up. Many cheerleaders are not paid by the hour either, but with a set fee for each game or appearance, and many complain about not being compensated at all for practices or travel time. Former NFL cheerleaders claim that members of the squad were sometimes benched for gaining weight during the season. They could also be fined for wearing the wrong outfit to practices. Other rules might include being forbidden to drink, smoke, curse, or chew gum in public, and bans on hanging out or dating NFL players. One team even required that all cheerleaders have straight hair. 2. It's not supposed to be a full-time job. Despite the demands of cheerleading, NFL teams stress that it is not a full-time job. In fact, cheerleaders are often required to have other jobs or be students in college. Yes, a mother is considered a full-time job. One team notes on its list of cheerleader requirements. 3. The pay is minimal. NFL teams are super secretive about how much cheerleaders get paid. We reached out to the New England Patriots, Philadelphia Eagles, and several other teams, and all either didn't respond or refused to give any details about cheerleader wages. If a team states anything publicly about the issue, it's generally something vague and unhelpful, like what's on the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders site. There is a pay schedule for rehearsals, home football games, promo appearances and shows. Their reluctance to discuss the issue could be because they're scared of being sued. In recent years, a number of lawsuits have been filed alleging that teams broke the law by paying sub-minimum wages to cheerleaders. The results of those suits have varied, with one NFL team agreeing to a $1.25 million settlement with former cheerleaders, one claim thrown out of court, and one team, the Buffalo Bills, dropping its cheerleaders entirely. Or it could be that teams are keeping quiet about cheerleader pay because the wages are so embarrassingly low. A lawsuit filed on the behalf of one former San Francisco 49ers cheerleader said that she earned a total of $1,250 per season, which worked out to roughly $2.75 per hour. One anonymous NFL cheerleader wrote in Cosmopolitan that she was paid $3,000 during the 2006 season, but after adding up non-reimbursed expenses for things like makeup and stylist appointments, she netted only $300. Steve Jennings/Getty Images for Pandora. In the aftermath of multiple lawsuits and tons of bad PR, NFL teams seem to be paying cheerleaders better lately, and yes, that includes payment for most practices and appearances. Nowadays, NFL cheerleaders earn somewhere between $75 to $150 per game, and might make as much as $50 an hour for special corporate appearances. San Diego Diego Chargers cheerleaders had been getting paid a flat $75 per game, but a California law that went into effect in 2016 mandated that they be paid for all their work at least at the state minimum wage of $10 per hour. Generally speaking, it is unusual for professional cheerleaders to earn more than a few $1,000s per season, and a typical NFL cheerleader probably averages around $10 or less per hour over the course of a season. Meanwhile, the average NFL player's annual salary is over $2 million, according to Forbes, and the NFL generates about $14 billion in revenues per year lately, up from $8 billion